Welcome back, HeroClix fans. Today I'm going to recap my Month 8 Infinity Gauntlet tournament where we battled to win Thanos and the Shrine. So this was the team I built. I have Gladiator, the super rare. I put the full gauntlet on him. I had Scarlet Witch at the full points where she has the TK and then she has probability and perplex, and she has phase in and energy shield deflection. She is probably one of the best support figures in the game as of right now. Gladiator, as you guys might know, he's a really big powerhouse with hypersonic, super strength, impervious, and leadership for 195. Scarlet Witch is 75 points. I threw in Cosmo the dog, one of my all-time favorite figures and characters in the comics. Threw him in there. He's really good as well. He starts off with TK. He's got super senses of 17 and he has enhancement. He's got the PD. Scarlet Witch, if you didn't catch it, she has mystics. And if you push Cosmo, he gets mind control, incap, and barrier. Then we have Black Bolt the Skrull. He has the Skrull team ability. He is 133. He's got run and shot, pulse wave, invulnerability, and leadership. So overall, as you can see here, the theme behind this is to get 2 TKs and TK the characters out there to attack, or TK one of the big guys, either Black Bolt or Gladiator, have them do their attack and then TK them back to safety. I thought this was a pretty good team. I let you guys in on some of my prep in Infinity Gauntlet team building. This was one of the teams that I was considering. This was actually one of the teams that I really considered. The other team that I considered was an all Avengers team, and then there was another one, instead of having Gladiator, playing the full powered Black Bolt. But I figured with Gladiator this would be better because if you give him the full gauntlet, now he's got hypersonic and he can push and can't be outwitted. And I really liked this dial, but the one thing holding him back was he couldn't push. So that was my idea with that. I figured would be pretty competitive. Wasn't 100% sure on how good it would do. Thought it would be fun. I will go through this. This is a figure that everyone got for prize participation, and I'll go through this right now. It is Terrax, and she has charge, super strength, invulnerability, and a power here. If Thanos is on your team, she can have perplex. She's got Indom. And going through the dial really quick here, I'm not going to show it to you, but she pretty much can do 3 damage throughout her whole dial. She ends up with Flurry in the middle of her dial, and then late dial she has Close Combat Expert. She's actually not that bad for 100 points. She's not super powerful, but she complements Thanos pretty well. So the results of the tournament, we had 18 players, so basically it was going to be a 4-round tournament, but if one of the players forced a game 5 because of 2 undefeated teams, then we would force a game 5. I was able to win my first match. Then I got put into the bracket where I was playing against the losers, but I had a winning bracket because I had the least points. So I won my second match, and then my third match I also played the highest point character with a loss, which was a very difficult team. It had Dormammu, Gamma Bomb, and the Watcher, where he would sit the Watcher on top of the Gamma Bomb. So you had to take that figure out first and then disarm it, and I was not able to disarm it, so I took the damage, but I was able to get my 2 big guys out of the way. Now that came down on points, and I was able to win that one as well. So then I went into the 4th round, 3-0, and I played Andrew, which was the highest guy with only 1 loss. He had Scarlet Witch with Wonder Man, Hawkeye, Sharon Carter, and Wolverine. That match was actually pretty interesting because he was able to use that magic to take away my hypersonic, which was really difficult. Got into position where I could block him, and then I just used run and shot with pulse wave to pulse wave Scarlet Witch and Wonder Man to take him out within 3 turns, and I was able to beat that team, which was, I thought, was a pretty good team, and he actually did pretty well. But I think with Gladiator being able to be TK'd and TK'd back and have TK on Black Bolt to Pulse Wave was just really, really good. So I was 4-0 and I forced a game 5 and I went up against a Master Mold team with a couple shields like Major Glenn Talbert, General Ross that can call the airstrike, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange with the giving everybody energy shield deflection, and Mold. Now that team was very, very good. Obviously it made it to the finals, and I got the top part of the map. Even though I lost the map roll, I actually played the bottom the whole tournament, and I switched sides on the map because he wanted the bottom, and I think that really helped him out tremendously. Not that I wasn't prepared for the top level, it's just I think this team plays better from the bottom. But anyways, I got up in the corners, all the way up in the corners of the top level, and because Black Bolt and Gladiator can fly over, I thought that was probably going to give me the best chance. But Master Mold at 200 points has multi-attack, and he had all the shield and perplexes. He just started to multi-attack, blowing out walls 2 at a time, and it was just really, really bad. And then I had to make one last ditch effort or just stall even longer, which I didn't really want to stall. I was just trying to give myself the best opportunity to make an attack. I got a perplex with Gladiator to a 13 attack. He was perplexed up to a 20. I had Gladiator hypersonic down. But before that, I had Scarlet Witch go to the edge. She phased to the edge, and so I could get a prob. I needed a 7 on Master Mold for 7 damage. I missed the first attack roll. I probbed it, missed it again, and that was pretty much the tournament, because then at that point he was pushed, but with Colossals you have Colossal Stamina where they can push again beyond that, and he had on his Gauntlet, he had Psychic Blast. So he multi-attacked Psychic Blast Gladiator 2 times and knocked him out. And that was pretty much it. I was not able to do much with the rest of my team. I tried to make one last ditch effort to try to maybe take out some support figures, because then if I could take out the support figures, even though there was like 5 of them, I might have a chance on points. But when I came down, I did Pulse Wave and take out Scarlet Witch, but when I pushed again to try to do some damage, I pushed to crit miss. Pretty much was out there left to dry, and at the point when Gladiator was taken out, you know, that was pretty much the tournament, so I was like pretty much done at that point. But I figured might as well try to play it out, but it wasn't to be. So I went 4-1, played in the finals for Thanos, but I lost. So I was pretty disappointed, but at the end of the day, I guess I'm glad that I made it to the finals, and this team did pretty good. Exhausting night, 5 rounds of hero clicks, high competitive matches can take it out of you. So that was my Infinity Gauntlet month 8. I don't think I'm gonna buy the Thanos just because I feel like it's a prize. So that's pretty much my thought on it. You win it, and if you buy it, that's fine, but it's a different feel. It's a different feel. You kind of want to win it. That's my thoughts on it. Alright guys, take it easy.